A judge will decide if a lawsuit against the Minneapolis police chief will go forward. As we've reported, former officer Tyler Timberlake was ousted 6 months after he was hired at MPD when body camera video showing him kneeling on an unarmed man at his former department surfaced in the Twin Cities.
And in December, Timberlake filed suit claiming the chief threw him under the bus when journalists started asking questions. Renee Cooper sat in on today's hearing and is here with the new developments. Renee?
Kevin, the lawsuit filed in December claims Chief Brian O'Hara was fully aware of Timberlake's 2020 use of force incident when he was hired, but fired him months later anyway, allegedly making false public statements about what he knew and when. And that today, attorneys on behalf of the chief and the city claim the case has no merit and requested the judge dismiss the lawsuit entirely. Here's why.
I'd like to focus on Chief O'Hara's role as a top-level executive in the city of Minneapolis.
An attorney for Minneapolis Police Chief Brian O'Hara says he can't be sued for defamation because he has what's known as absolute privilege under the law. In other words, whether the chief was telling the truth when he told journalists he was unaware of the extent of Timberlake's use of force or not doesn't matter because, as his lawyers say, he can't be sued for making false statements because of his role as police chief and his responsibility to respond to media inquiries.
Absolute privilege exists, so top-level government officials will not hesitate when executing their job duties and keeping the public informed on issues of public concern.
When you go out in the press and you defame someone, that's not giving public information, correct?
That's Tyler Timberlake's attorney, Joe Tamburino, responding in an exclusive interview following the hearing. Tamburino argued that the chief didn't address Timberlake's hiring until months later when questions were asked, arguing his statements to the press were, quote, self-serving rather than a required public service.
That would expand absolute immunity to basically 300 other departments, law enforcement agencies throughout the state. And think about absolute immunity. That means no matter what you say, you can't be liable for. It's a huge expansion of the law that has never happened before.
Now, the judge ultimately decides to dismiss the case. That's it. If she ends up ruling against the city's motion to dismiss the case, then it goes on to trial. And there, we can expect to learn more about how much the chief knew and when, and if, as Timberlake claims, the chief gave assurances upon signing off on his hire that his past shouldn't be a problem. A ruling is expected later this summer. Kevin.
Renee Cooper, thank you.